Hi, everybody. Give me a second while I get us some music going. Anyways, today is a beautiful day. I got the air on and I am freezing down here. It's hotter upstairs. Well, warmer. It's not hot, but it's warmer upstairs than it is in my room. My art stuff is, and so I'm just doing I had to throw in a little pajama shirt real quick. Is this the closest thing by me? Um, yes, okay. So welcome to my live. I know I'm kind of all over the place real quick. Okay, take this down some. All right. I noticed that when I have this music in the background playing, I hear it, but when I go and look at my lives, I don't hear it. So that's good. At least I don't have to worry about copyright stripes. Strikes, I mean. Okay, so let me do that. All right. So how is everybody doing? Hi, Regina. Good to see you over here. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Um, I just do coloring over here. I wanted to get into some I do, you know, want to get into some Bible journaling. I know everybody thinks of there's different types of journaling. So my journaling, I was thinking is like scrapbook type of journaling, but in my Bible, because I have a journaling Bible. So yeah. So, anyways, um, I know that Linda B is live right now, and as I was putting my live, turning my live on, I seen her notification go off and say she was live, but I still came on. Normally, I would wait, but today I just want to get it done and over with because I don't have a lot of time um today to do this. So I wanted to do just a small haul of some of the journaling things. Oh, good. You're trying to color, just not good at it. It's so easy. Um, just find a book and get you some good supplies, some pencil. I prefer pencils versus Crayola crayons. I used to love Crayola crayons, but I fell in love with coloring pencils, and so that's what I use. And markers and watercolor paints. I mean, there's all types of mediums that you can use. So just hop in, give it a try, give it a whirl, and just as you go, as you start doing it, you'll get better and better and better and better. And any art is beautiful. So don't be hard on yourself. Don't compare yourself to others because that's a way to, if you compare yourself to others, that's a way to feel bad. But just do you and have fun. It's very, very, very relaxing when you color. It's not supposed to be a stressed out thing. So don't even think hard about it. Just do it. Just open the book, get your stuff, and just find you a little space and just zone out. And yeah. Oh, not even as a kid. You didn't color. Okay. I've done markers and color pencils. That's great. Okay. That's a start. So yeah, I'm glad to see you over here. I know you like to diamond paint and stuff. And so I didn't even know I've heard of it, but I didn't know that you guys there was a community for it. And I didn't realize how many people really enjoy diamond painting. So I love seeing you guys' stuff over there. So yeah, so now I was just coloring, but now I want to start doing more with the journaling side. So I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday um for some things, and then I every store I go to now is automatic that I stop at their art area I don't care what store it is. If they have an area where they have some type of pencils or pens or whatever, I'm gonna just look through it, right? So this was at the dollar store. So all these were like $1.25. So this is a 4 pack of butterflies, which I thought were pretty, and I love that they're a bigger size. And these are stickers. I plan to use these, and they got glitter in them, and so I think those are pretty. I put some coloring on my shorts. Oh, I gotta look at your shorts. I'm gonna come look. Um, these are some other stickers. It's a 9 piece. Again, it's $1.29. I mean 25. And these have texture like kind of like a 3D type of texture. So I thought these were pretty. And I love flowers. I love words and how you can I've seen some people like they'll take a page and like they'll do their design and they'll tell a story, or they'll put words to the stickers like to tell a story or to give a positive message. And so yeah, so I got these, and I will be going back to the Dollar Tree to get more. But this is just what I grabbed. Okay, these, I love pink, and they have some glitter on here. These two are, they call them pop-up stickers, but I call them 3D stickers because they pop up and they're not flat. But 12 of these come in here. This is a 14 pack of the same pop-up stickers. And these also were $1.25. Okay. And then I got more of these. And I got these because I have that wash paint that I've been having. And I recently opened it for one of my Kirby pages. And I have some other of these, but I didn't have like enough to for my whole pack of the gouache that I do have. So, anyways, I opened up three. And so, in the gouache palette, they come in these squares. And so I've heard about them molding and stuff like that. So what I did was I didn't take the whole top off. I just opened up a little corner, and then I used some, and then I closed the corner, and then I put it in here and tight and popped it on like that. Cause I'm trying to keep it from, for one, getting moldy, and also from like drying out. But it's okay if they dry out because you can just spray water and mix them back up. But I'm just trying to keep them safe in here. So I ended up getting more of these little containers to, again, when I open up more colors, I have more of these to put the paint once I open them in there. So I had got a lot of these. And of course, I had to get pink. Pink is my color, right? Okay. And then I got wax paper from there because it was only $1. And the wax paper is because I see I don't use the fixative spray because I've heard that it has a really strong odor. And so what I've seen people do is, shout out to Color and View, what I've seen her do particularly is she'll if she has a medium, hi Amy, if she has a medium that is sticky, or that may bleed to the other side or rub against it, like sometimes the chalk pastels or something like that, then she'll just take a piece of wax paper and put it on top of the paper. Now, after like a couple days or so, the product does like I think it kind of like melts into the paper to where it's not like rubbing as much. But when it's freshly done, it seems like it would help. So I got this just for, we'll see. I don't need it right now, but if I ever do, I just wanted to have some on hand. Okay. So that's my stickers from the Dollar Tree. Okay. And then today I had to go on another side of town and I stopped at the Hobby Lobby over there, which the sale that was just going on is over. So that 40% off of the Paper Studio products is not going on right now. And the markdown of the stuff, they don't have any at that particular store. And this store was a beautiful Hobby Lobby. It was so big. I'm like, dang. So now I definitely will be going back to that one if in the future. But they were all organized and everything. So they only had some clearance like against the wall. And only thing I seen in that area was like the happy um coloring, I mean calendars, like the 25, the calendar books and refills. And so I didn't need none of that, but I didn't see they had some stamps in that area too. I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for the paper stuff. And so I ended up just because I didn't get none of this last time that I went to the other one. I didn't see these. But this is the paper crafting kit. So I did like this one. So I said, well, let me just buy one kit. It was $6.99. I don't and so I'm like, okay, I'll just buy one and see how this goes. Now, this again is for my Bible journaling. I do want to get into that. So it does come with some pretty um scrapbook paper, 5 designs. You get 2 each. And then this kit comes with some 3D embellishment stickers. You get 1 sheet. And then you get some gemstone stickers. And I like that too. So I'm gonna try that. Of course, you get the alphabet stickers so you can write a name or whatever you want to do. And then they have another sticker sheet. So you get 2 sticker sheets. One with a smaller set with the 3D, and then the bigger one. So I thought that was cool. So yeah, I'm gonna see what this does. I'm gonna try to look at the I love these embellishment stickers. Those are so cute. Like I like the 3D style, the way they pop up and stuff. And I'm loving these gemstones. I can't wait to put my first page together. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna keep looking at Ivy Pearl and see what she's doing. She's a genius at this stuff. This is what she do, and so I'm gonna go back and watch some of her videos because I did see her make some bookmarks for like your coloring pages, or you can put in it. They slide right into the corner of your page, and she did it with this paper. And so I don't know which video it is, but I gotta go back and find it. And so I will be making some, and then I'll show you guys that too. So yes, hey, hi Foxy, hi Boo. So okay, so that was from Hobby Lobby, and then I found these bookmarks for $2, and um, they just have little quotes on them. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. I can do everything through Him. Cast all your cares on Him. I'm the beginning, God. And I just love this. And I think they just kind of just like you just set it right on. And so I'm gonna use this again. Me and Ivy have that inspirational Monday, and so it'd be good to use these in our books when we're, when there's certain verses that you want to share, and you can just put that bookmark in. So it's not that these aren't tabs. These are they feel kind of like a metal, but they have a bend to them, so they're not metal, but they are heavy. And these again are at Hobby Lobby. They come 6 in the pack, and they're for $1.99. So I thought that was a good deal. And they had another design too. And they're in the if you want to get them, they're in the aisle by the Bibles. Oh, and I forgot I got these Jot bigger scissors, and I had got them in pink. They were $1.25 from the Dollar Tree too. Because you guys know I've been using my baby scissors. I've been using these ones. So I'm gonna give him back his scissors, okay? And I got me some cute pink ones. Okay. So that's that. And then I got my order from Blick to show you guys. Now, let me tell y'all about Blick. I know I've been ordering from Blick a lot lately, but I've been having a little problem with them. And it's happened more than once. Okay. So what Blick does is when you order from them, they take the money out of your account, right? And they put it to the side, which is what all online shopping does, right? And I normally use my Cash App card for online purchases because I don't like using my real bank stuff, right? And so, a couple now I have had orders where I haven't had any issues, right? But then uh I had to order probably like a month or a month and a half ago, and they ended up messing up or charging me twice or something. And it took 10 days because of Cash App for the funds to show up. So what they did was they issued me my order. My order was delivered. Then they called and told me that because I had placed two orders one day apart, and they were for the same amount because I always try to get the free shipping. So same, they were different orders a day apart with the same um amount of money, right? So they shipped the orders. They shipped the first order. And for some reason they ended up calling me and telling me that they didn't get the payment. So I'm like, what? Make a long story short, they kept my other order on hold until I paid them. But I did not want to pay them the additional money because I could clearly see on my transactions that they were paid that the money was there. I don't know why they couldn't access the money or whatever the problem was, but it took 10 days to solve the issue. And I had to high color and view. So I ended up having to pay them for them to take the whole in order to keep placing orders. So that was one time. So then this time I placed an order. Oh, so she told me, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, our system is old." And so sometimes when you use a third party company like Cash App, that this can happen. It happens. And we're sorry, but sometimes they don't communicate when they're putting stuff on hold, authorizing it. It can only be authorized for so many days. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't even understand it myself. So this time I placed an order, and it took several days. Okay, so let me tell you. So when I placed this order, I had three $5 off coupons that I was trying to use, and it went through. So it gave me a $15 discount. Credit department sends me email. Boop, you can only use one coupon per order. Cool. So they say your order is on hold. We can proceed if you want to pay the additional $10. We will add it to your bill. So I tell them, yes, go ahead and take the extra $10. So now there's two fees. There's a $10 fee and there's the amount of the previous order, right? Um, so fine. So I'm waiting days and I'm like, when are they sending me my stuff, right? So the other night I just happened to go and look on, and this time I placed it on my bank account card because I didn't want the no problems. And that's how I've been doing it for the last two times. It hasn't been any problems. So I happened to just look. You know how you just look at your bank account before you go to bed? Baby, why did they hit my account for the same amount again? So they charged me twice. So I'm like, oh hell. So then I started sweating because I'm like, oh my God. So which made my account jacked up. So I called the bank in the middle of the night to put a investigation on it. And then I ended up calling Blick the next morning, 7 a.m. So what happened was they put the authorization hold for the first two amounts. And then because the payment changed, they went ahead and charged me for the second time. So what they ended up having to do was cancel out the other two orders, the other two amounts. They sent me a voided receipt and I had to go to my bank just to double check things. And I was not very Christian like with the lady because I don't play about my checking account. Like I don't never let my stuff go negative and I just don't play. I don't like that. And you're playing with my money. That's why I use my Cash App card because if the funds aren't there, they're just not there. But my bank gonna authorize all this stuff and I didn't give them permission to do it. But anyway, long story short, I went into the bank and they everything worked out and I got my money back. My money, everything cleared back out. So but that stressed me out. So I don't know about I'm not very comfortable and messing around with Blick with this online ordering stuff because their system is janky, you guys. So I'm just telling you guys this so that you can be careful when you order. If you're ordering stuff and it costs $500, you better have $1,000 in the account because they're gonna have to charge you twice and then give you your money back. They're gonna take it to hold it, charge it again when they ship it, and then put your money back when they're done. And then they were talking about it depends on the bank how fast the money come back. Y'all better put my money back. And I did not get a fee, thank God. But plus fees. But the lady said, if you get a fee, just take a picture of it, send it to us, and then we'll pay your fee. Now here's the thing, Blicks do not be giving up. Tenny, hey boo, where have you been, girl? I've been missing you. I'm glad to see you. I hope you're gonna be coming live soon. Shani, girl, I'm talking about janky Blicks online ordering. They've been giving me the blues, okay? Um, literally, not Shani blue, but the blues. That was kind of corny, but it was funny. But yeah, so but anyways, they don't like to give you any, they don't have no sales, really, no coupons or nothing like that. But they do have something going on right now. If you guys are on their email list, um, you can bring in like your old supplies and they will give you, and that's only if you bring it to the store. Bringing your old art supplies and you can get a coupon for 20% off to be used um for some dates in January. So let me did anybody see that? No, anyways, it's on a different email. So I'll talk about it later. But anyways, I know. But you had an issue with like twice, Shani, not just once, twice, with two different a real bank card and a Cash App card. And I had to come out of my body on them. And I felt so bad. And they were like, well, we're just trying to help you. And I had to calm down. I said, whoop, let me calm down because nothing was going to fix my problem and put my money back in my account at that moment. So it was like, why am I yelling at, why am I cussing? Because I was cursing at that point. Yeah, D Blick. Yep, Blicks. Blick Art Material. DickBlick.com. Yeah. Yeah. Them. Yep. But anyways, so I finally did get my stuff. So sorry about the rant. Let's move forward. Okay. So in this haul, I had to get me some more stickles. Because I'm doing Shani's thing this month. One of her prompts is to put embellishment on your page, on your coloring page. So, Shane, I got gems. I got these beautiful gems I'm gonna use. And I brought more colors of my stickles. So I brought a pink, of course. I got some gold and this little, they call it mermaid tail. So I got them and I'm loving the stickles. Let me see what else is in here. I got I did get some more Neil twos. And these are just some colors that I didn't have. So some real pretty colors. Some some colors to do some water. Of course, I got the pink and summer colors besides this one right here. This color is Payne's Gray. But yeah, so I'm adding these to the collection. And so I also wanted to finish getting, I got most of the colors for the Holbein pastel set, but I was short some. And then you guys know that I'm working on getting all them dang colors. So I just got a couple more to get. So I ended up ordering all these. But now with the ones I have and then the ones I just ordered, I do have all my colors for my pastel set. And I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna do some pastel pages. And yeah. So I'm happy about that. What is this? Oh, these are some Holbein colors too. And I did them one at a time, one like this because I brought some sets and I don't want to keep buying sets because I'll be duplicating. And I hate duplicating colors when I don't need to. And then of course I did another fill up on the Prismas. You know, every time you place the order, you might as well look and see what you need with your Prismas because I love my Prismas and I go through these Prismas. Okay. Thank you, Tanny. So, anyways, so that's that. And so this is my page that I'm working on again, the Sinbad page and the fairy tale book. Um and colorful country colorful life is doing the same page right now. I'm trying not to use the same colors as her, but I did use her colors of the boat. I seen that she used this brown and then she used this blue somewhere, but I got to go back through the video because I played the video but I put it in speed. Hey, Echo, thanks for stopping by. I put it in speed it up. And so I missed where she put this blue at, but so yeah, I gotta see that. But other than that, I try to do my water different from hers, but I'm trying to catch up to where she's at. So for her, she has all the water done and she has a lot of the boat done, just like a little bit left of that. And then I don't know when she's gonna do part two, but whenever she does part two, I want to be ready. So I'm working on that, and then I'm also working on Shani Blue's prompts. Shani does prompts, and there's like 8 or 9 things to the prompts, and I wrote them down somewhere. And I think it's a great idea because it's you have to find a book or a page in your book to match the prompts, and that way you're like doing more than just one book, or it's just a way to just stay busy coloring, you know. And so I'm doing the month of June. If you're interested in joining her, she does have a video, and if you look into the description of her videos, you know, underneath in the description, it'll say June prompts, and it'll say bingo and monopoly, and there's a hashtag that you use when you're done, and all that is in on the live. Okay, I found it. So the June prompts are armor, which means you find a picture with a character in armor, which they're Kirby. For me, I found some in my Kirby book. I don't know. Everybody has different books. So um the other one for bingo, there's two for bingo. So and the other one is opposites. So you can do a page, and it's on one page. You can do one side night, one side day, night colors and day colors. Or you can do the opposite of the color wheel. Um, you know, whatever is opposite. Okay. And then Monopoly. Okay, so for the bingo one, after you finish your pages, you're gonna hashtag second annual coloring bingo. That's the hashtag for that, so she can see your pages. Or you can make a small video, or you can do a short. It's up to you. And then the Monopoly game is small or shortest book, which I'm gonna do the Joanna Basford Small Victory book. Two is embellishment, and that's where you just add some embellishments to your page. And it's more than just using like a glitter pen, so you can use like glitters and you know, I got some little diamond stickers I'm gonna add. So I did do a page like this with my stickles. So like doing stuff like this would be like an embellishment. You know, you color your page and then you add something to make it spice it up and make it. You can add pearls. I mean, it's up to you. You can have strings hanging off of it. She doesn't care. Oh, macarons are pretty much a white label of the whole line. Oh, I didn't even know that. Okay. Four is the flower. So you can use a page with flowers, like the one I just showed you. That would count, you know. So I got, Johanna got nothing but flowers in her book. So I know I got that covered. 1 6 is a buddy color. And so she picked a page in the mythographic book that you can do with the whole group of them. I forgot. I think it was Wild Summer. I don't know. It was one of the pages. Or you can pick a page with someone else and do a buddy color. So me and Nessa are doing a buddy color in the Kirby book. I know I told you guys about that page. It's in Alien World, and it's on her post if you want to know, if you want to get in on that page, because I don't even have that book. But okay. And then the other one was color a PDF, which I have plenty. I have some PDFs. And then number 5 is color a busy page. And I have, yeah, it's Wild Summer. There you go. So I got tons of busy page books. Kirby is the man for the busy color pages. So if you want to have some fun, extra fun, that's something else you can do. I know a lot of people do hashtags or 3 marker challenges or whatever, something different. So it's up to you. Shani Blue is on her page. So something she does with her community, and it looks like fun, and they all seem to have a good time. And there's a lot of people that participate in it. Even before I knew about Shani Blue, remember, Call Me Callie was always in the chat talking about those the pages that she was working on, and so I heard about it before I even knew about it. And so yeah. Anyways, so I'm back to working on this. Oh, and they also read over there if you like reading. They kind of do book club type of thing. So, but so far today, it's been a very beautiful day. And I have forgot that when you use these tombos and you put them on, it looks darker. Because I was freaking out like, her boat ain't this brown. But then once the color dries, it lightens up. So, but let me read this chat. I forgot to read the chat. I kind of was, but oh, y'all been chatting too. Okay. Is this black belt? Blackwell's? Nope. Nope. Okay. The system's old. What that got to do with me and my money? All right. I'm putting Blick down and have not picked them up. I know. I wish they would do something with it, with their system, but I know I at least got to order one more thing from there. So I'm like, dang. The more you explain, the more attractive Amazon looks. Amazon is very attractive. You know why? Because Amazon has us spoiled because we get our items the very next day or 2 days later. And they come right to your door. I love that about Amazon. And sometimes the price difference is not that big of a deal. But sometimes it can be like those Neo 2 crowns on there. If you buy one, you're gonna pay like $8 or $9 for one, or even a pencil. If you buy one, it's like $9. So in those situations, it is. And then the Blick stores, at least the ones here in my city, my town, there's only two, and they said that they're like a wholesale type of or a retail store. I don't know, but they don't have everything that the online store has. So that's the only thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna be hooked on them like that. Okay. Sometimes we gotta have an out of body experience. I know, shiny. I know. Sometimes we do. I've been trying to work on myself, so I'm trying to be, but I keep getting challenged, and I'm not like I haven't been doing so good. And then I recognize it, like it's like when it happens, I immediately boop, I pop off. And then during the pop off or after it, I'm like, oh, okay. Instead of like taking that second to think before it even shoots out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a nice store, but uses old cash registers. Right. Payne's Gray is a bomb. I heard about Payne's Gray. That's why when I seen it, I was like, let me get it. Um, let me see. Color your nails so pretty. Oh, thank you. I love your coloring, Taylor. Thank you, Tanny. Prismacolors rule. You know that. Oh, Blix is a store. I didn't know that. Yeah, Blix is a art. It's Blix art material in their store. So it's already Wednesday. This week is flying by. I had went to see my primary care doctor today, just so I got some blood work drawn. Nothing's wrong or anything like that, but just making sure. Just doing a little maintenance. So Tanny, are you gonna come back? Are you back coloring yet, or what? What's going on? I ain't. You haven't been on in like months. It's been like 2 months now. It might even be longer than that. Bye, Foxy. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. I missed you this morning. I got up and I saw your message. So you, but you know who else was on this morning? Kaleidoscope of Happiness did a she had a little video too. So I caught that one. So at least I got a little bit in of the word, some positive word today. So it was good. But I'll be over there tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be up on time. This is the kids' last week of school. So they got like 2 more days. Yeah, I saw the watercolor video. She did a good job. That page was cute. That canvas. Okay. Watercolor Wednesday. Yeah, been like over 2 months. So Tanny, are you so what are you doing? Like, are you okay? I don't mean to be in your business. If I'm being too nosy, just say, Taylor, I don't want to talk about it. Or just say, girl, you're being too nosy. But I'm just saying, like, are you okay? Um, did you just lose your passion for coloring or what's up? Because that can happen. Room tour was the last live. I gotta catch up. I'm gonna start with my confederate page from this. Okay. Okay. So you didn't do that page or you did do it? Oh, that's in the wrong. People had me so stressed. Yeah, I understand. I know what it's like not having a car. Especially when you because we get used to driving, but that's when you pick up a book because well when you have time because coloring really does relieve stress. Like I ain't gonna lie. And people can be, ugh, repairs can be a lot. I understand. It's always something. But do you guys have Ubers and stuff? Like, is there other ways for you to get around? Like, do you guys have public transportation or Ubers, ride shares? Yeah, it really does, doesn't it, Echo? Sometimes I will run to my to a book, and while I'm coloring, I'll be thinking of the solution that I'm like, what's the next plan? You know what I mean? And while I'm thinking I'm coloring, I'm coming up with my solution, coming up with my next step, you know? Okay, borrowing people's car. Now that I don't know. I don't even know nobody that would borrow me their car. I didn't think people borrow people cars anymore. So that is nice. If you found somebody to let you borrow their car, that is awesome. Have to pay their car insurance. Now I'm $1,142. I've got to pay. But taking that every day is, yeah. Yeah, so these are the Tombow markers. They're water based though. They're not the alcohol ones. So they don't leak through as much. Now water based markers can still leak through some, but this is pretty good paper, and so it's not leaking through. But if they were alcohol, they definitely would have leaked through. Um okay, so if you borrow their car, they make you pay their insurance. Yeah, that's I don't know. So I have to hustle my other Mary Kay business to keep up with my bills. Ooh, girl, but I'm blessed to have had the help. Oh yeah, I'm glad you do. You should put your email me your Mary Kay um website link so I order something from you. Order something from you. But yeah, I don't know. Just keep your head up. Don't give up. Because I can't tell you what to do, but let me just say this because it's just solution solver that in me. Um, if you could sacrifice and maybe take the transit for a little bit or mix it up, take the Uber home and the transit there or whatever you can do. And then you can save. You know what I'm saying? While you paying their stuff, you could be saving your own money to pay for your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? If that works. And I know public transportation sucks, but if you stay focused, I think that it won't maybe take you that long, hopefully, to get the repairs or whatever. I don't know what your car needs exactly, but I don't know. It's just a thought. But nonetheless, I do miss seeing you in the chats and seeing your videos. Oh, no buses go by your job. That sucks. And so you would have to catch your Uber. Or you could take a public transportation to close to your job and then take a Uber from that point for a lesser fee. I don't know. And let me tell you guys something. There's only two of you guys left in here. But why why when I was talking to that blick lady, hey Michelle, how you doing, boo? Why when I was talking to the blick lady, I was like, yep. And I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely tell my YouTube. I said, because I have a YouTube channel, a coloring YouTube channel. And I said, and me and my subscribers, we order from you guys. And we've been ordering from you guys. And I'm gonna make sure I tell all of them. I'm gonna make sure I tell them all about you. I talked to that lady like I had 10,000 subscribers or something. Baby, she was looking. I know she was like, okay, I'm gonna I said, yeah, I'm gonna have to let everybody know about this. She probably was laughing to herself. Like we had a Looney Tune on the phone today. Um, oh, he's good. He's real good, Tony. He is finishing up his um his school and yeah, he doing good. Moving right along. I'm trying to get his little summer wardrobe together because I did threw everything away last year. Last summer, he was kind of like at that stage where it's time to get him the next size up. So, and then we had one really hot day this week. So I'm like, okay. So I've been online trying to figure out, but I'm not doing everything at one time because they ain't even got no good sales going on. But let me see. Um, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at how My Country Color for Life colored this boat. Okay, so she did do this too. Okay. I'm copying, but I'm not trying to copy. I mean, it's a color long. Oh, she did all this too is brown. That's okay. She did that brown too. Okay. Okay, girl. But hers looks so freaking bomb. I like the colors that she used. Our colors are kind of similar, but they're a little bit different. Hey, jolly, jolly, ooh, ooh, jolly, jolly, ooh, ooh. How you doing? It's Wednesday. We making it through. Regina, did you hear me? My rant. Oh, okay. This is the Kirby Dark Fairy Tales. This is the Sinbad page. Um, it's this page actually, the page in the front, which I never do, but I decided to do this one. And then now it's the same page, they just added more to this part. Um My Country Color for Life is doing working on this page right now. So I'm trying to follow her. Yeah. Do you have this book, Michelle? You got all the books. Okay. Take care, Tani. See you around soon. You make sure you have a great rest of the week, okay? And thanks for stopping by. Oh, you don't have this book. Okay. Yeah, this is the Kirby book. Okay. Do not disturb. Hmm. See, there you go, blank. Oh, okay, that makes sense. You don't even know if you'll even like it. Um, I'm sorry, you guys. Somebody just called me and knocked me out. I remember you saying you were working on getting a tripod. So what you do? You broke your tripod? See this one more time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Jolly, are you being funny? I'm good today so far. No nap yet. I did get a little blood work, so I might need a nap in a little bit. I haven't even sat still long enough to even think about being sleepy yet. Because I was trying to hurry up and come on and do a live before it got too late. Otherwise I'd have to wait till later in the evening, like late bedtime late. So but I'm good. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Okay, let me see. Did she do this? I know I'm all over the place. Okay. Okay, so she did do the bottom of this and the top. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so you have to go over your hand out the way. So we got that, we got that. Okay. And then she did the ropes too. Oh, okay. Let me look at the chat and see what y'all saying. Okay, I like what you've done with the water. Yeah, so I'm still working on the water. I'm going around slow. I put, I'm trying to use a couple different colors. I'm practicing shading. I'm gonna admit that I'm not the greatest shader. I really don't um understand it, but like in a lot of the books, like for instance, the illustrators will put extra lines and make it like darker in those spots. And to me, I use those spots as like, okay, there needs to be some darker, that's where some shade would go. And so um I do color by number on the app on the phone. Does that count? Color by number. I see people do the color by number books too. But on the app, yeah, I think I that's like a game. Um Thank you, Michelle. But so yeah. And so yeah, I'm probably be caught up tonight, by the end of the night. I'll be caught up because again, I'm following somebody else's. Like I'm using my own colors. Like okay, so I did do the same boat color as them, and our watercolors are similar, but I picked my own colors because I liked the watercolor that I picked on this page, and so this was what I based my water off of today. I mean, off this other page, but so I used like three different tones. but I still have work to do on it. It's not done. But now that I thought about it, I'm like, that's smart because once you get the water done and this big boat done, then it's downhill from there. All you'll have left to do is just the little characters in the corner and then you'll be done. So, hey, Callie. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, so, yeah. So, but thank you, Jolly. So, mhm. Dang it. So, my nib on the tip of my brush is like bending. I kind of want to cut it while I'm coloring and it's irritating me. Okay. So this one she colored that brown. Oh, okay. I still go out the lines. It don't matter if it's a marker or if it's a pencil. So, and I'm trying hard to stay in the line. And then she did all this brown too. Okay. So I need. Okay. So I just gotta do the strings on the boat. And that's the whole boat. The boat is done. Besides the strings. Okay. So I'm going to stop here. Let me see. What markers are you using? Oh, I'm using the Tombow water-based. Callie, I am so heavy-handed, but I'm trying. Thank you, Regina. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I hate when the tips get messed up. I know, right? You have such a calm and patient way of coloring. Thank you, Jolly. So do you, Jolly. I've seen your videos. Don't she? She be like, hi, and welcome to my channel. This is Jolly. And if you like to color, just let me know. Ah, ah, ah. Oh, that's funny. I know. Listen, and this is the dual tip. And my dual tip is dried out too. Look at that. It's not working as good as. Hey, Nessa Boo. I don't know why I always gotta. I don't know why I always gotta say put boo after Nessa. Hey, Nessa Boo. Don't that sound country? Hey, Nessa Boo girl. I can't even help myself. Oh. So Callie, it was so funny. Oh, because I was in so Jolly's channel, I always fall asleep. Okay, now she's one of those ones because she has a playlist where she has those calming where she tells stories and it's to calm you down and like she calls them bedtime stories. So I do listen to her sometimes at night to fall asleep. So sometimes when I'm in her live, I fall asleep because her voice is so dang soft. I mean, to the point where I cannot watch her I can't listen to her lives without my headphones on because I can barely hear her. So, oh no, not the migraine again. Oh, I hope you feel better. Um, I can't stand migraine, so ooh. But she's used to me falling asleep in her live. But so yesterday in Shani's live, she was doing the sprint and the I don't know. So I guess you guys read together over there. I don't know what was going on. All I know is when she set that timer, it got kind of quiet, a little bit where everybody was calm and it seemed like y'all was working on stuff, but and so I don't know what's going on. And I had happened to grab my book. I was working on the water on here. So I grabbed my book, I laid across my bed, and I had my four little colors right here and my pencil sharpener. Had my little colors and I'm laying on the bed. I got my phone and I got my head. I'm always got my headset on and I'm watching and listening and doing my thing. Next thing you know, I wake up and it was like 2 hours later. Yeah, reading, being productive. Oh my goodness. And I woke up, woke up, and y'all, it was still live. And I looked at the time, it said 3 hours. The time said was like 3 hours had went by. And that's why I was like, dang, y'all's quiet in here. I just woke up. And it was raining all day yesterday. It was one of them days. So, but it was funny. I had literally fell asleep and was knocked. Now, normally I don't sleep that long in Jolly's life, but I was gone for like an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours. All I know is I was there at first because I was chatting and everything. Then all of a sudden, it was over. I like to color laying down on my stomach like a little kid. Right. That's exactly what I was doing. And then Kelly, I went right over to Jolly's like, girl, I fell asleep again tonight. I was like, I'm so ashamed. And all she could do was laugh because I'm always falling asleep. And I swear I don't have no sleeping disorder or nothing. But you would think something is wrong with me. Like, why is this girl always falling asleep? But any type of soothing or I'm the type that I like to listen to rain. Like I'll tell my Alexa to play some, rain sounds. And I like those kind of sounds. And even when I used to do hair, we'd always play, you know, um, music, especially like when I taught cosmetology. They use a lot of like spa music sounds, like for makeup application and stuff like that. So I'm used to listening to those calming noises. And that stuff does wonders to me. They really do. Hmm. Yes. So Nessa, that's good because I said, are you doing the June prompt thing too? Because I was gonna use our buddy color that we're doing as a buddy color. Because I don't have that mythographic book. So And you know what else I was thinking too, Callie? When I watch like Shani and Lori color, their pictures are like they do color. They don't hold their pen up here, their pencil up here to color light. They hold it down here and it still looks light, but it's pretty. And then they make the shades darker. Thank you, Nessa. Um, so I'm peeping there. I peep how theirs is too. Like, but if you notice, my colors are strong. Like, because look at this. Like I color dark, I color heavy. Like you can tell, and theirs is really light and but it's pretty though. So I love how we all have our own little style of coloring, but you know, I think my pictures be looking good too. And so everybody colors different, but everybody colors good. Oh, Shani. Oh girl, you heard me talking about you? Dang, I gotta be quiet. I gotta remember people be in the clouds when I'm talking about folks. Whew, good thing I didn't say nothing bad. That girl dropped down quick with them eyes. Woo! Save me, baby. I'm glad I wasn't talking stuff, Shani. No, but I was just saying, I was just complimenting how like your flowers that you did in your video before the sprint video, the one that I had said I'm watching a replay. You did some flowers and they were real, like the color was like real soft, but the shading was darker, but it still looked really pretty. And I watched you when you're coloring, like you and True, y'all still hold your pencils down. Like people say, they tell me, hold hold the pencil higher, like hold your hand up more, and then you'll color lighter. But for you guys hold it low and you still able to um color it and it looks like a light. It looks like, you know, but it's really pretty too. And I was just saying how, which you heard, so I don't even know why I'm repeating myself, but how everybody colors different, but everybody's pages is still pretty. So, because I'm super heavy handed. So, yeah. But no, I was just kidding. I wouldn't have been talking about you, girl. Oh, but yeah. So, anyways, I've been on for an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a break. And then I got the boat done. Thanks you guys for keeping me company while I did the boat. And then I shared my little haul. Next, I'm going to come back and finish working on this water. And then I'll be caught up. So, anyways, I think the more you color, the easier it will be to lighten your touch. Yep. You mean you meaning we? Oh, you too. You color. You're heavy handed too, Callie. Yeah, I gotta practice it. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do a page when I'm coloring light. But I do like I like that vibrancy of the color. Um, and I used to like really bright colors, but now I do have a respect for more muted tones too. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning. I know, right? This page is off the chain busy. Like, woo! All his little pages is busy. But yeah. So I will see you guys in these YouTube streets. I want you guys to have a blessed rest of your day. And yeah, I do try to unalive my pencils. She don't hold her pencils right. Okay, I gotta look again. I could have swore she holds her pencils down here too. Um, oh, she's heavy-handed. Okay. Oh, she was my gateway colorist. Is how I got to know y'all. Oh, really? Nessa, I met you in Bellatini's chat. I think that's the first time I seen you was over there. And yes, Jolly, I will definitely see you later. Oh, and Shani, I was laughing about, I was telling Kelly about, because I was telling her that I woke up, I was telling everybody, Jolly specifically too, because I always fall asleep in her chat. But that's her, she has a calming channel, and so that's what it's for. But I fell asleep during the productivity live because it got so quiet and I was relaxing. Boom. So I was laughing about it. So I was talking about that too. But anyways, have a good rest of the day, you guys. And I'll see you guys around. I might be back live tonight or whatever. Y'all see you guys either way it goes. Stay